Hi, welcome to a foreigner in the Philippines, and we're here meeting some of our friends, new friends coming from Davao, and we have John and Elna. Elna is an amazing woman. She's actually 46 years old. I'm struggling with this because she doesn't even look, I believe, even 40.
No, thank you. I'm ready for 6.
And of course she says she's not beautiful, which is another lie.
She never lies. That's good.
So we're here. Luckily, we were here doing another project, working on another project. Kerry is fixing a motorcycle for a friend. Kerry is a motorcycle genius and car genius, and we were here. Luckily, we got a phone call just before we headed out back to back home. John and Elna wanted to meet us, and we came up to PP Coffee, and here we are again. So, John and Elna run a natural health, a natural healing, which is, you should, and this is a book that they've written here.
Thyroidbook.net. Yeah, you can look at also at the back.
And we were just talking. So we were just talking about the different health remedies rather than, in the case, too late for our friend Dennis, but we were just talking generally about the cancer thing, which we've had some experience with later. Okay, so we're going to have coffee and have a chat, and we'll be back later. Thanks for looking in, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. John, do you have a channel? Do you have a YouTube channel?
Oh, not yet. We're working on it. We have just created the Natural Health College, which is naturalhealthcollege.asia.
Okay.
So there's a website for that.
So Natural College, that's all one word?
Yeah, we're
College.
training health coaches which follow the same pattern that we do in our healing. So they're doing nutrition, supplementation, various treatments, hands-on treatments, energy treatments, different other all natural treatments. And so we can actually help people. We're not in competition with the medical chaps, but we can either help the people recuperate after they've had some sort of a medical intervention, or we can help them get like a metabolism that is healthier prior to going into an operation, or in some cases, especially here in the Philippines, where people are very poor and just can't go to a doctor for some reason or another, we can like gradually help them through their problems and make them healthy. So our job is to make people healthy rather than,
that's great.
We don't cure diseases, we just make people healthy.
But people can contact you.
Oh, of course. Natural Health College.asia. We have a couple of. We have HealthyBodyClub.net. Healthy Body Club.
So if they Google it, they'll be able to find you on.
Well, it's a Facebook group like your.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like your Facebook group. HealthyBodyClub.net.
Okay, they find you on Facebook for that.
Yeah. Or they just look for me, John the Sailor, Ruby.
Ah,
so I did some sailing.
Now that you said John the Sailor, now.
So you're in the Air Force then?
He's got it.
Oh yeah, you didn't say John the Sailor. I know you from commenting on our YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I did some sailing right through my life, and I loved it. Like nobody else was John the Sailor, so I thought I'd be John the Sailor.
All right.
And Elna is the best in the world green smoothie maker. There is no better.
We always have in the God's food, like all the veggies, like just in our surroundings, like the herbs. We also use that one. So.
Yeah, we have another website called godsfood.net. So that explains why real foods, as they come from the tree or the garden or whatever, are so much better for the average person than stuff that's all been heavily processed.
Sure.
Yeah. And that's something to watch when you're looking after people and you care for people, is to make sure they get as much nutrition as they can. The Filipino digestion goes back thousands of years with some rice, some vegetables, some fruit and a little bit of meat.
And what about stinky fish?
Well, meat and fish are, yeah, I sort of look meat and fish in the same category, but
how do you get people to change on that? Beth's mother,
yeah, they won't eat vegetables.
No.
We eat.
What about Beth?
If Beth eats a piece of lettuce that would just about cover the end of my finger, she's eating vegetables. Isn't that true?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
But it's still vegetable. Small vegetable if you eat.
We're going to talk to you in depth at some stage, aren't we, Elna?
You know?
Okay.
We really love veggies.
Well,
Then I
it's
grow
necessary.
all the veggies.
The green vegetables and the fruits that we have here in the Philippines are God's gift to make you healthy. We're not meant to be sick. Nobody in the Philippines is meant to be sick. It's the garden of the world. There is so much beautiful food growing here. Mangosteen is the one that's scientifically identified as having the most antioxidants of any fruit or vegetable in the world, and it grows quite comfortably here. And so many of our, there's an Australian ultra marathon runner that lives in Thailand, but he runs 200 kilometres, 220 kilometres sometimes, I think an ultra marathon is. And he lists amongst his foods durian, jackfruit, mangoes, and so on it goes. I mean, it's unbelievable. But he's there. You can go to his I'm not sure what his website is now, but yeah, he's there and that's what he's doing, and he's been doing it for years. And he's teaching other people to do it. So those foods are our medicines. Yeah. So
it's a pity that there's not a fruit that you can give to someone that once they've taken a bite of it, it changes their ideas on what they should be eating.
Yeah, but there are a lot of things. Like we had an old gentleman that we used to walk past him on our walks, and he was always in the same chair. He never moved, and when he did get up, it was a real struggle. So Elna and I took him samples of the weeds from the side of the road in the Philippines. And there's a weed called Mimosa pudica, which is a little prickly plant that closes its leaves up when you touch it. And so we combined that in our tea with papaya leaves, you know, from the